Hey there, Russ back again from Simplebooth and Yay Networks to tell you a little bit more about galleries, how to create them, tie them to your app preset, customize them, and more. So if you were watching the previous video, we created an app preset for a radio station called The River. Now we want to make a gallery. And so galleries you want to create even if you're not sharing them publicly. So we'll explain a little bit about that in just a second, but you'll see when I click on the Galleries tab, Top Golf from Mother's Day, the gallery is here. This is what you'll see when you have uploads populating it. You can view it, or you can click individual photos. These are just the latest photos. But when you view it, this is what it looks like on a computer. If you're logged in, you'll be able to edit it as well right here. You can click Edit, click on any photos that you want to delete, and go ahead and delete them. Or if you would like to change things such as the logo, the title, the hashtag, things right like that, you can do from this screen as well. There's also a popular tab, and we're just going to hit done editing. But yeah, so this is generally what it looks like. Each individual person, when they get their link, it will look like this. So you can kind of see what's going on in the background. This is a public gallery, so they can browse through everybody else. They obviously won't be able to delete it themselves. You can see how many views are on it, what time it was taken, and they'll be able to share it on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And they can do this on their phone as well. So this is what your gallery looks like in general. We're going to create one now and show you how to tie it to the preset that we just created. So when you hit New, you can create the name of the gallery. So we'll just call this one The River Photo Booth. And if you have not tied your preset to a gallery already, you'll see it pops up in the list here. So in this case, we'll select The River and hit Create. And here we go. We have, obviously it's empty because we just created it. And then you have the ability to customize the colors just as you did before. So in this case, we can pick a hex color. We're going to actually go over to Photoshop and pick the exact color. We'll show you how to do that real quick. So go into Photoshop and get my color picker tool. And obviously the colors in the logo it's not an exact blue. There's several different blues, so we'll pick that blue right there. And we'll get the hex color. So you can see the hex color here. Copy that, and then you can paste that right in there. So there's my exact color, and we're going to make that the text color. Actually, let's make it the background color, and then we'll make the text color white. So there you go. And now down to images. As you saw on the Top Golf Mother's Day one, there is an image at the top. And so in this case, we're just going to select the logo for the river. And now the river logo that we have, it's actually pretty big. You can see there's a PNG here that's 714K, and then there's a JPEG that's 8K. So let's select the JPEG and see how that looks. It's 8K, it's a little small. The good thing is you can preview this at any time, even if you don't have anything in the gallery yet. And so this is an okay size, but as you can see, since it's a JPEG, it's got a white background, so it doesn't look really good. We're going to close out of this and go select the PNG and see what happens there. So with the PNG, even though it's very large, it does shrink down, and it's going to look okay when you preview it. And you can see, okay, there's no background behind it, so it looks great. We have a few other things to configure here. So we'll go back and change those. You can also include the website here. So river105.com. We can include that. It does say http:// You can put that if you want. Most browsers will just take you directly to the website though, so it's not a problem. Bottom image is optional as well. You don't have to have that if you want. Or you can always just put a blank image in there as well. So if you don't put anything in there, it's going to have the Simplebooth logo, just FYI. Also, Simplebooth hashtag is going to be in here if you don't change it. So we'll call it 1055 the river. And sharing options, there's no reason really to turn any of these off. Sharing privacy level. So this is a little different. Even though it's not technically sharing, this is sharing in the sense that this is your gallery, whether you want it to be public or private or unlisted. So in this case, as a private gallery, you'll still see, you won't see everyone else's photos, but you'll see your own photo in the gallery structure. So that's why you still want to create a gallery, even if you don't want a gallery per se that is public. So we can change that to private or public. We'll keep it as public. And then here on Instagram, this is when you share it to yourself. It'll come back as an MP4 because obviously Instagram does not support GIFs. So we'll create the message that is shared when you share the Instagram. And so we're going to call this 1055 the river as well. And we'll say it's from, or we'll just say it's from the river. So this is very similar in configuration to the email because this does come via email. So that is all you have to do as far as the photo gallery goes. So we're all set now. Everything's configured. If you look at it, you'll see it's here. We don't have any photos yet, but we'll have photos soon as we start taking them. If you have any questions, feel free to email us, call us if you have my contact information as well, or this little tab right here. We're glad to help you out at any time. Start a new conversation, and you can see generally the folks at Simplebooth, we get back to you in about 10 minutes or so. That is how to set up a photo gallery. Again, thanks for watching.